Clark Harris in attack. The teams line up ready for the centre. So, is it going to be the dream turnaround from Sheffield Wednesday? It's mission impossible, but let's make it mission reality as we get underway. And the ball is launched out towards the flank by Peterborough. Wednesday trying to win that in the air. It's going to come through for Cameron Dawson, who gets hold of it early on and gets a feel of the ball. Let's hope he doesn't have much to do.
Well, there's no messing around there, was there? I mean, nobody coming for the short one.
No, he's gone long up towards the front. It comes off Lee Gregory. Just trying to combine there with Callum Patterson.
Tell you what's also interesting is that we're kicking towards the Kop and they took the kickoff.
So mixing things up a little bit, perhaps. It's going to be a long throw. Callum Patterson preparing to launch. I was saying a while ago, we haven't seen many long throws from Callum. He usually leaves it to Will Vokes. He's on the bench. It goes into the box. It's going to be headed up in the air. It might come here for Wednesday, and Palmer brings it down back towards Patterson. Again, puts it in the sky, goes towards the box, doesn't quite come down for us. We get another go to put it in towards the area. It's still bouncing around. Will it come for us? Not quite. Cleared away by Peterborough, and they move it away towards Mason Clark, who goes down, and it will be a free kick for Peterborough. I mean, they did that a little bit in the game on Friday night, that little bit of play acting. I'm sure we'll see features of that. They've got a 4-0 lead to obviously keep.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with that. He's running to the back of him.
No, I'm not saying that, but I know we had incidents which I'm sure will happen tonight.
Well, like the one we've just seen. So he stands, I'm not sure, is it 10? Yeah. So Mason Clark stands over it, and then he walks away and leaves the goal there. But it's all time wasting. It's up to the referee to sort that out. Ball's
gone long, and it might run here for Peterborough, but there comes the goalkeeper, and Dawson gets hold of it just ahead of Poku. He's now with Cameron Dawson. David Webb is the referee tonight. I saw an interesting fact put out by Joe Cran from the start. He was saying that we haven't got a great record when he's taken charge, but the last game he took charge of a Wednesday match, 5-0, it was the Cardiff City fixture here at Hillsborough, so we'll take that again.
I'll tell you what, is he in here?
No, we might be in here with Gregory, but it's just going to run, I think, and goes through towards Norris.
That just didn't look... I've seen that at a completely different angle to what he actually was, and just wondered whether Gregory was going to get onto it.
And of course, Lee Gregory, we saw him as a substitute in the first game, wearing that protective mask to protect his face after a collision with Aidan Flint in training. There was no way he was not going to be involved in some form in these playoff fixtures. I know he's gone out there this season with various knocks and put in a shift with pain-killing injections and the like. So the throwing will be taken here by Peterborough from the right-hand side. It's with Ward. He has the ball in his possession.
Foul throw as well.
Foul throw is not given. And they've worked it backwards now in towards the central defenders, now with Burrows. Burrows goes long, and it comes through for Cameron Dawson, who's left his area and got the ball.
I think that's a good job he didn't catch that one. I think he was just outside.
Now looks to slot it forward up towards Michael Smith. Smith trying to get away from his marker. Did look like he was held, and has he got anything from that? He got the corner though.
No, he's not got the corner.
And Wednesday appealing for it. They thought it was going to be a corner, but it will be a goal kick.
Did think he was being held though. But they're going to come out. There's no way they're going short. There's no way that they're going short. See.
Well, they're just going to go away.
If it wastes 10 seconds, it's 10 seconds, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's going to be, I'm sure, the idea.
He's not watching.
Taylor tries to play it away towards the right-hand side. Perky.
I don't think there was a lot wrong with that, to be fair, either.
Well, it's a free kick for Wednesday. Again, Cameron Dawson seeing a few touches of the ball early on. We've had 4 minutes so far, just over. As it goes long, it remains 0-0 on the night. 4-0 it is to Peterborough United, of course, on aggregate. Will be a throw-in for Wednesday, taken by Johnson, back for Barry Bannon. Johnson plays it inside Bannon. Back towards Reece James.
Can he get one in?
James.
This time,
played it back this time to Bannon. Goes over. Can we get there with Smith, who stoops? Down he goes. The ref's not going to give anything. Patterson tries to regain the ball, but Mason Clark has got away, and we know he's tricky. And he tries to jink away. Handball there from Palmer. I think he knew that there was a risk perhaps in behind. And he tried to stop him and had to use his hands, and he's going to get a card here. Is Liam Palmer. Of course, Patterson was out of position. And he was just worried about the pace and the break being on there for Peterborough. It's the first yellow card of the night to Liam Palmer.
Well, it's not good because that's after 5 minutes. Look, I mean, yeah.
You can understand why he did it.
Well,
again, they're not rushing to take this. Harrison Burrows puts it down. He wants Windass and Patterson to go away. It's gone long. Wednesday with the Heckway attacking the ball. Didn't get there, but Reece James will try and make a clearance.
That's a push in the back.
Looked like it. Again, not given though. It's come back for Burrows. Burrows Smith is fighting to get back there. They've made it out wide towards Mason Clark. There's a throw in here for Peterborough United. Work it on. Wednesday backing away and allowing Taylor just a bit of time to try and work that one on. It's come back out wide. An opportunity for Norburn. Back inside again for Taylor. Taylor was the subject of interest from Ipswich Town in the January window. They tried to get him for £2 million. Didn't get him, ended up going for Massimo Luongo instead, as Wednesday get the chance to get the ball back here. Patterson just gets there ahead of the full-back and tries to cross it early. He's off balance. He was tussling there with Burrows. And it's just going to be a goal kick. But again, the crowd showing their appreciation of the fighting spirit that Wednesday are demonstrating here.
Oh, the atmosphere is unreal. They're never going to go short. All first half. I'll be very, very surprised if they ever go short. That's good strength there from Clark Harris.
Ball played forward, and it comes now in towards Smith. Smith goes over, Bannon has it, he has support on the outside. Will he go it himself? No, he pushes it on towards Johnson, down he goes!
That's a penalty!
Penalty!
Yeah!
Wednesday get a penalty!
That is
7.5 minutes gone, Johnson takes a tumble inside the area, and Mr. Webb points to the spots.
I think it was.
Well, we know that Johnson has won a few spot kicks and decisions our way. Let's have a look at it on the replay. It sort of runs into him, doesn't it, there, Ward?
Might have been on the line.
We'll take it, though. Well, who's going to take it? Smith has been very confident with it, and he just gives the ball up there. Patterson had it for a second, but a bit of nonsense here, I think, from Will Norris again. We saw Joe Wildsmith trying those time-wasting tactics against Derby in the last game of the regular season. There was a water bottle thrown as well towards the area. Let's see whether Smith will have the same outcome. He's at the Kop end. Yeah. He's been good from penalty spots. Yeah! And he is again! He's good again!
Get in there!
Wednesday get one back. 8.5 minutes played. It is game on now. Wednesday just make a little dent in towards that sizable chunk of deficit that they need to try and bring back in sort of their favour. Smith rolling it towards the opposite end to the goalkeeper. He dives to the right hand side, the ball goes to the left. It's Wednesday 1, Peterborough United 0 on the night. 4-1 and aggregate to the Posh.
Smith. Calm, kept his nerves intact. His heart must have been beating through his chest.
Is that just the start? Bannon puts it up in the air. Smith wins it, plays it on, and there's an early opportunity attempted, but straight away Windass got the ball on the halfway line and tries to take a swing for his off target.
He saw Will Norris off his line, didn't connect, but it's a good idea. Here we go again.
Yeah, they've got the two defenders pretended to split for it, and then he's just going to kick it long is Will Norris. Gone out of play. Wednesday throw in.
Goalkeeper, go on, go back to Cameron. Go back to Cameron.
Reece James has it. Cameron's just left his area. What's he? He's just seen something thrown onto the pitch and kicked it off.
Go on, go back to him now.
He's not going that way. He's going to throw it down the line. The atmosphere here in Hillsborough is insane at the moment. It's hard to even hear yourself think. It must be quite intimidating for Peterborough. Get another goal, and really anything might be possible tonight as Mason Clark tries some trickery. Well done, Dominic Iorfa. In fact, he got the final touch.
Yeah,
it will be a corner.
Yeah. Oops.
Burrows has gone across to take this. Ward's there going short, and he takes over and puts it into the area. Wednesday a little bit panicky. They will get it away, will they? In fact, the referee's seen something. Flag is up. It's a free kick for Wednesday, taken quickly. Wednesday are in real hurries to do everything, really, as you understand, as the ball is headed on there by Patterson. It's gone through towards Norris. Thrown out. Bannon looking to try and close them down, and Wednesday looking to keep the pressure on them. Michael Ehekwe just plays that one long and forward. Will it come down for Lee Gregory? Didn't quite sit for him. A ball in the sky that was just not coming down quite as he would have wanted it. Played forward, they've got it out wide now towards Mason Clark. Clark trying to take on Dominic Iorfa. Still Iorfa sticking to his task. It goes inside. Windass is working hard to try and close them down. They get it forward again towards Mason Clark. Iorfa comes out to meet him. Callum Patterson now trying to put the squeeze on them, and Patterson deliberately ran into the attacking fullback Harrison to stop him, Harrison Burrows, from getting down the line. He knew what he was doing there, Patterson. He's now in a heap on the halfway line. In terms of the way that Wednesday are shaping up with this formation, we were talking about the role of Liam Palmer. Can you just give us a bit of clarity then on what we're doing?
No.
That's your job, you're the expert summariser.
I'm supposed to be on it. But because it's so frantic, you know, we've seen Patterson over on the left-hand side, you know, on that last one when he's tried to head it down. So he's just got caught on there. So I don't think the game's settled down enough to be able to look at. Obviously, Liam Palmer's not played at right wing-back.
Because quite often Dominic Iorfa's coming out towards this right-hand side, and Patterson's quite advanced a lot of the time.
Yeah, and it's a lot to ask of Patterson to be a defender in that role.
The ball just goes backwards in towards Cipriani, who's just tried to put it in towards the area.
There's Liam Palmer just making sure he gets that tackle in, because it was a great ball into... Can't see from here who it is.
Was it Taylor who's trying to find?
Yeah, it's Taylor.
Well, they've got a throw in here. Wednesday need to try and cut this out. They've thrown it into the box and they'll look to turn us. Well done, we've done enough. It's pushed out towards Johnson. Johnson hammers it down the line. It's gone forward. Smith will try and get there. A cushioned header down. It's a loose one. And Gregory's onto it as he overran that. He's just going to keep it in. Lee Gregory down this left-hand side. Plays it inwards, but it's behind the run. That was by Windass. Can we get there with Palmer again, accelerating, trying to close down on Jack Taylor? They've got away from trouble there.
How unlucky is that? I mean, the ricochet just gone straight to another Peterborough player.
Burrows goes back for Edwards. Edwards knocks it on for Frankie Kent. Kent back again for Edwards. They still have it in a defensive position with Edwards, the highly rated centre-half who Crystal Palace supposedly tried to sign in August for £7 million. An England youth international, represented this country at the under-19s.
So Peterborough just playing really well now. Just keeping possession of the ball, no rush to get it forward, but they don't have to.
Edwards has got it through now, this time towards Mason Clark, coming backwards in towards Cipriano. And now they're just trying to turn here with Poku, who just plays it on, and a chance maybe for Taylor to get away. Works it out now for Ward, the cross will go over, and it misses everybody.
Keep it in, come
on! It will be kept in here by Dominic Iorfa.
Give it him.
It's going to be left for Josh Windass to take over. Windass.
But see the two up the front now, they're a little bit isolated. You know, no support from anywhere else. And that we're just going to give the ball away.
We have just given it away. Bannon, oh, that was a nice looking pass. It nearly went through for Smith. Bannon won't quite get there. He's going to try and regain it from Taylor. But it hasn't worked out. Smith then with a bit of a push perhaps in the back of Norburn. Ward tries to turn, but he loses out. Wednesday go forward, and that's a scything tackle, chopping the Wednesday man down. Windass taking the tumble. And that's a card, the first card that they've had. Cipriano goes into the book.
Yeah, Windass pounced on that really quickly.
Definitely fouls. Seeing the replay on that one. So Barry Bannon standing over this. We have a 16 minutes showing on the clock.
High line there from Peterborough.
Johnson's just worked out wide just to try and make a bit of space, but it goes into the area instead. Looking for Smith, who tries to head it. A looping one, it's going to go away and past the goal and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, too much of a loop on that one. I don't think it was going to really trouble Will Norris.
He's backpedaling a bit though. He doesn't really quite know where it is. I still think you stick the crosses in towards him and you'll get some joy. Ball goes forward. Wednesday need to try and regain this. Dominic Iorfa's up against Clark Harris. They've moved it on though. And Pocky just tries to go for goal himself. Good save, Cameron Dawson using his feet. Well, that was a very important save from Cameron Dawson.
What a ball, well played, Callum
Wednesday
Patterson.
go forward, up towards Smith. Let's come back in towards the Peterborough half. They have possession here with Norburn. Poker was certainly looking like he was going to go through. He dummied the Wednesday defender, dropped his shoulder. But Cameron Dawson's legs came to the rescue. It needs to do again, maybe. It's gone into his path. Reece James is there just trying to keep him at bay, just on this right-hand side. They work it backwards, there. Maybe a long-range effort on. They've gone for a cross in the end, headed away there by Palmer. Cipriano was the player who regains the ball as well, having put that initial cross in. It's now with Ward. Ward going backwards, a bit risky, just about reached Edwards. A long kick from the goalkeeper, Norris, will land at his opposite number, Cameron Dawson. He's got the ball and he puts it on the floor. Now he'll kick it away, up towards Lee Gregory. Gregory's been pushed in the back. Come on, referee, not see that. How can you not see that? He's not given it. Cipriano making space for himself. He works it away towards Ward on the right-hand side. It comes back in towards Frankie Kent. A long ball tossed forward there by Burrows. And now Clark Harris is trying to get away, but there was a foul on Michael Heckway. There's a free kick for Sheffield Wednesday.
I think if there's one thing that's noticeable is that the intensity of our closing down has gone down a step from the first 5 minutes. And yeah, you can't keep that intensity going up for 90 minutes, but this means that we're giving them lots of possession, albeit at the back. It's still wasting time.
Ball goes up there towards Michael Heckway. Wednesday head it on again, trying to find Gregory. Will it come down for us? Not quite. Bannon tries to get something on it, doesn't quite win that aerial battle, but it's dropped for Reece James. Wednesday work it back now for Liam Palmer on the halfway line. He puts it towards the area again, trying to find Smith. It'll run. Handball there. Handball it is from Ward.
It wasn't in the area though.
No, it wasn't. I mean, Johnson's run towards him. I don't know what he's suggesting, but it was never in the area. No, it was handball, but it was outside the area.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't give it. We've got a corner anyway. I mean, let's just get on with it.
Was he just given the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to give the free kick, but yeah. He's not seen that, or he's allowed it to go. It's strange. I thought that Johnson was complaining that it wasn't in the penalty area, or he didn't give it in the penalty area, but gave nothing, just a corner. Bannon then puts this corner over in towards the area. It goes. Can Wednesday make this pay? It comes back again towards Lee Gregory. Got blocked off. Reece James trying to get back there. Again, looking to stop the pace of Mason Clark. He keeps going though, and the danger is always there on the counter-attack. Mason Clark goes for goal and tries to hit it from afar. Saved on the floor though by Cameron Dawson, who's made a couple of important saves already.
He has. Come on, midfield, get forward, pick second balls up.
It goes up towards
second ball.
Gregory.
They're picking him all up now.
Got it now with Ward. Ward comes back inside again. Cipriano allowed time just to carry this ball and move it away where he wants. He's put it onto the right hand side, and Ward again tries to play it in towards Clark Harris. Wednesday intercepting. Reece James on for Johnson. Johnson goes long for Smith.
That's a good run. Can
Smith runs into the channel. Can he do anything? He's got no support up there. Tries just to keep it in and concedes a mere throw in instead of a goal kick. That's a good idea rather than just giving up on it. He had no support at all.
Did really well there, Smith.
Well, they're not going to rush, even though the home support are cross about that. They're not going to, and you understand why. The throw-in eventually will be taken as it goes into play again. Wednesday intercept it with Reece James trying to head it forward towards Smith. Corner. Well, Wednesday might keep it in play, but they don't. They decide not to, as you say. They let it run.
In the middle.
And it runs out, and Barry Bannon has another chance to put in a corner kick from Wednesday. Take advantage here.
We could really do with that second goal, couldn't we?
Absolutely. It really would change the mindset and the belief as the ball goes over. Can Wednesday connect with this? It was a Hekwe trying to attack the ball. Comes back for us there, the shot does come in the end. Gregory on the swivel, and Norris steps across and makes a good save.
He didn't get the contact that he wanted. Just didn't get it.
Hekwe challenging for the ball. Dominic Iorfa headed it back, and it came towards Gregory, as you say, didn't really get hold of it properly. Shame that. Could have been interesting. Cipriano loses out. Wednesday with Johnson on towards Reece James. James comes back now for Johnson. Johnson goes long up towards, I think it's Patterson. It's going to be allowed to run for it. It has come through for Callum Patterson. The defender missed the ball, cuts it back. Can we get there? No, it's gone over. That was Josh Windass arriving late to try and get on the end of it, but he couldn't keep it down.
Great play from Patterson. Fantastic ball, diagonal ball, takes it really well, cuts it back. I think it hits Windass on the knee.
Yeah, I think it does. I think you're right. A nice, as you say, bit of play from Patterson, and it deflects the cross, you know, off the defender who tries to get back there, and perhaps that makes it more difficult as well for Windass when the ball comes towards him. 23 minutes and I'm already cracking with the voice.
To be fair to the referee, he's just letting things go for both sides.
Here's Johnson. Johnson over on the left-hand side. Johnson puts it over now. Can we get there? The goalkeeper again flaps it. Goes for Patterson. Go on, Callum. It's gone back in there. Yes! Gregory! Lee Gregory! Yes! Wednesday 2-1 now. Is the impossible going to become possible? A scruffy goal, but who cares about that? Wednesday 2-0 up here against Peterborough United on the night. It's 4-2 now on aggregate and still loads of time to go.
Scary. It's absolutely scary. I don't even know who got that final touch.
Gregory. It's Gregory. It just sort of hits him, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the Peterborough player is just stranded.
But did you see what I mean about the goalkeeper again? He is not really very good on crosses. Where is he standing there as well? Someone's chucked.
I wish you wouldn't do that.
Again, it loses our momentum, doesn't it? It's a blue flare. It's in our area of the grounds. The players just having a moment to get some refreshments on board, but 25 minutes gone, John. Who knows? Who knows now?
I don't even, you know what? I don't even think about it until we've got the other goals. I'm not even going to say the number.
I suppose the reality about a scoreline like the one we started today with is you have a very clear mission, don't you? There's no ifs, buts or maybes. You have to be right at it from the off, and we have been.
Well, I'm going to cancel walking football tomorrow. If we win tonight, I'm not going home.
I think staggering football it'll be, won't it?
I'm not going home, so don't bother coming.
There you go, an exclusive live here on iFollow. John won't be doing walking football tomorrow.
No, it's if we get...
If we make the comeback, that is. Otherwise, it's on.
If. It's not.
When. Let's say when. When.
No.
Believe. Barry Bannon just clapping his hands, just getting everybody pumped up again as they make the kickoff. It comes back again towards Ronnie Edwards.
See, at 1-0, you're still quite confident, aren't you? At 2-0, you start asking questions in your head. You know, shall we go forward? I don't know. I'm not really. It's very mentally tough for Peterborough at this moment.
When I was going around the suites today talking to Mick Lyons, we were talking about this crowd. And when they're like this, you wouldn't want to be in the opposition, would you?
Well, I like all this.
But Wednesday regain it again. And it's with Johnson. Johnson going across the pitch. Needs to release it here. He's still hanging on to it, though. He's still going. And it's going to be a throw-in.
Patterson's going. Get the big lads up front. Let's get a little touch. Imagine if it were 3-0 at half-time.
I'd love to imagine it. I'd love to see it and feel it.
We can imagine it.
I can imagine it, but I want to experience it. So Callum Patterson, long throw. In it goes. Can we get there? Michael Heckway, the target, just goes past him, but Wednesday get it back again. Reece James cracks it. It hits Smith, I think, on the way through. And it just slows down the pace and Kent gets it away. And then Palmer there just tidying up defensively.
I think he did the right thing there. You know, he must have thought for a moment, shall I knock it and keep it in play? But in the end, I think that was the right decision.
So, a throw in here for Peterborough United, trying to collect our thoughts. We've all been chatting downstairs about kind of the permutations, the requirements, the approach. And I think we all sort of said 2-0 at half-time would be an ideal scenario. We'll take 3 now, we're getting greedy, but we're making a real fist of it so far here. Ball goes forward there from Peterborough.
Caught, keeper.
And it drops in towards Cameron Dawson. We've got like loads to go and I'm already losing my throat here in 30 minutes. Ball goes in there towards Palmer, tries to move it on. Bannon got closed down quickly. Reece James hurtling forward. lays it off, comes towards Barry Bannon. Bannon moves it on. Wednesday
did well, Johnson.
Throw in. Johnson trying to juggle with the ball, but he was dispossessed. But it's gone forward again from Bannon up towards Reece James. It might just come down for him. It didn't quite get it sitting for him. Maybe put off by the defender, Ward, who just challenged in front of him. Wednesday regained the ball temporarily, and it's going to come back for Cameron Dawson. And Dawson has the ball just outside his area.
Going to go for Patterson again.
Pumps it long. Up towards Smith. Wednesday with the header. It was Patterson who won that header.
Corner!
Got out. Wednesday get the corner. They were trying to usher it out of play.
I'll tell you what, it was a blatant push as well. The referee's not giving, well, he's given us a penalty, but he's not giving any other. I think Gregory's just pushed him in his bike.
Well, maybe he likes 5-0 Sheffield Wednesday wins at Hillsborough. So Barry Bannon again with a corner, this time from the other side. He's had a few from the corner near the north stand. Now he's by the south stand. On the Wednesday right-hand side. It goes over. Can we get there?
It's good header.
Cleared away. Reece James will get it, and it goes back for Bannon. Uses Reece James, swaps it onto his left foot, puts it in towards the area. Again, it's cleared away. Reece James will regain it and just hoofs it forward. Ehekwe will challenge here and get something on it. It comes back, and there's Dominic Iorfa of all people. Didn't really get hold of it, snatching at it slightly from the edge of the area, but it was on target, and Norris makes a save.
Yeah, he didn't catch that as he would have liked. When he first hit it, I thought, and the goalkeeper sort of stood up, I thought, oh, he's put this in the bottom corner, but no, he got down really well. It was a comfortable save for Norris.
Ehekwe's just got the wrong side there of Clark Harris. And Wednesday need to regain it, they've got it back. Bannon takes over, he's going towards the left, supported here by Johnson. Tries to play it forward, it deflects, and it's going to be a chase here.
It's going to be a corner if it
will
goes
be if
out.
they don't stop it. They've gone back for the goalkeeper. Norris gets it away. Bannon will try and intercept. In fact, the header's won by Reece James to Barry Bannon. Brings it down, tries to drag it back towards Reece James. He does eventually find his man in towards Gregory, holding on to it and using his strength, but again just loses out. But Wednesday regain it with Palmer. Palmer was crunching in there. They've got a chance to break here with Taylor, though. Wednesday have to be careful. They've moved it away towards Mason Clark. Clark's in the area, trying to get the better of Iorfa. Saved again by Cameron Dawson.
That is a fantastic save. Down to his right-hand side.
Can't get the words out quick enough tonight.
And Mason Clark, what a player he is.
Richard South is just asking what's the score. It's 2-0 on the night. 4-2 on aggregate. Are we going to Wembley? Let's not go there yet.
They're so dangerous.
It's going to be a corner. Again, they're messing about with it. Ward will take this. It goes over in towards the area, and it's cleared away. Wednesday needs to recover this, and it's gone out of play. Just a quick message here from Vancouver Owls. He's just saying that the commentary is slightly ahead. Can I help? Come on, Wednesday. I can't help. It's a technical issue that the streaming service needs to obviously resolve. But if they can hear me speaking and saying this, then hopefully they can make an adjustment and line things up for you. It's going to be a throw-in. The ball just dropped down. And Wednesday getting the throw-in again. Peterborough losing possession rather easily at the moment. Lee Gregory goes forward. Gregory bursting down towards that left-hand side. He's lost the ball, and they've played it inwards now in towards Norburn. Over towards Burrows, Harrison Burrows. Just slowing things down. It comes backwards, gives it for Edwards. He's under pressure from Smith. Dominic Iorfa just trying to get there ahead of Mason Clark again, though he's so strong, is Mason Clark. Looks a real player. It will be a free kick here for Peterborough United.
Yeah. He's got low centre of gravity. He's a really tough customer. Holds it up really well. Quick.
Norburn places this down. Just passes it short in towards Taylor. Taylor moves it on in towards Cipriano. He just tries to play it through for Ward, and he's found him. Ward's in the area, chance perhaps here. He gets it onto his left foot, doesn't get a clean strike, it was blocked off, but they still have the chance to keep the pressure on here. Out towards Poku. And Poku just tries to put the crossover. It's blocked. Wednesday with Reece James challenging. It's gone out of play. It will be a throw-in for Peterborough. Ward's in no rush to take this throw-in. That's another foul throw as well, by the looks of things. Goes back towards Cipriano.
He must get away with it all the time.
He does, yeah. Weird way of throwing it, perhaps, illegally. Comes back for Norris. Norris hammers it forward, trying to find Clark Harris. Wednesday got there first, though. He's in midfield and won't quite come for Bannon. And now it's with Taylor. Taylor does well to make space and lace it off for Norburn. Norburn in towards Pokey. Pokey again, looking to try and find a space. He tries to slot that through for Mason Clark, but just a little bit overhit. It will be a goal kick. I mean, the likes of Mason Clark and Edwards, you know, I think also Pokey as well, they're all picked up from Barnet. Do you know what I mean? That just shows that they find these players, don't they?
Yeah, they've been immense, haven't they? You know, had a great end to the season since Christmas.
Imagine Barry Fry, who's obviously there. He probably uses his old Barnet connections in these cases.
Unlucky.
There will be a throw-in for Peterborough United. We've played 36 minutes. Wednesday 2-0 up on the night, but still trail 4-2 to Peterborough on aggregate. The throw will be taken by Burrows. Throws it towards the halfway line. Wednesday throw this time. Patterson was keen to take it quickly. There's a bit of concern about Dominic Iorfa for a moment. He's thrown it backwards towards Ehekwe. Ehekwe goes across now. Reece James. James keeps moving it over towards the left-hand side. Now a chance to get it forward there with Johnson, but his ball hasn't gone where he wanted. It was cut off at source. Wednesday trying to press them and stop Poku to turn and run onto them. Out of play for a throw-in for Peterborough United.
Very tense.
Just a bit. The throw goes short. Wednesday again with Gregory intercepting and trying to get it back for Barry Bannon. Didn't quite work out there. And Peterborough again in possession in their own half. They've gone long, looking to try and find Mason Clark, intercepted by Ehekwe.
Well done, that's good play.
He's so much more comfortable though, isn't he, Michael Ehekwe, in the centre of the three. It comes out towards the right-hand side. And it's now with Patterson, tries to cross it over. That will be a corner. It comes off Burrows' back. But Patterson's having an impact in that right wing-back role, isn't he?
Yeah, he's producing. Got some good crosses in.
He's only done that role sort of on occasions, really, for Sheffield Wednesday, but he came down to Cardiff, it was, from Scotland as a right-back, a right wing-back. The ball will be sent in, and it's along the floor there from Bannon in towards Johnson. Couldn't control it, but Wednesday will not give up the fight, but it's cleared away.
Yeah, Windass is getting dragged all over.
Howell's just trying to mix things up a bit, though, with their corner routines. It's thrown back into our half. It's now with Liam Palmer. Palmer comes backwards in towards Cameron Dawson. Up towards Smith.
Second ball's picked up, well done.
Bannon, will he fancy a long-range effort? No, he goes out wide instead. And now he finds the chance for Johnson to cross over. It'll be a corner. Somebody shouted handball
Another
there.
corner. It was outside the box anyway.
Yeah. We're getting plenty of these corners. Barry Bannon, left-footed. What will happen this time? In it goes. Smith goes for it. It's still bouncing around. It's cleared away by Peterborough.
Oh, dear, I thought that was right on his head.
On the halfway line, Palmer will turn it back towards the area. Patson and also Heckway jumping for it. It comes towards Iorfa, trying to juggle with it. And there's holding on the shirt there of Smith. And it's gone back to the goalkeeper in the end, and he's grabbed it.
Yeah, that was a strange passage of play, but unfortunately the ball ends back in Norris's hands.
I think we're getting a close-up on the TV pictures.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's this guy. I think it's Darren McAnthony, isn't it? The
It's who?
chairman, Darren McAnthony. I think it's the chairman of Peterborough, the owner. Chairman he is. That's right. The owner's different. Ball goes forward up towards Smith. Wednesday just trying to turn. Back with the Heckway.
Play on, well done, referee.
Over on the left-hand side, Barry Bannon moves it on now. Another opportunity perhaps to send a crossover. It's Windass who puts it in towards the area. That's going to be a struggle, but Patson doesn't give up. And he's ended up doing the acrobatics the wrong direction. Palmer will need to stop Mason Clark, and he's tried to switch it.
Well, they've got a lot of players forward now, and Josh Windass has got to get on the end of this one.
Johnson needs to get this. He should do. He hasn't. He might have kicked it at their legs. I don't know. No, he hasn't.
I thought he might have gone back to Dawson.
He wasn't taking any chances. Pokey just out there.
It's about 3.5 normal minutes left, whatever the referee adds on. I think he's got to add at least 4.
Goes in towards the midfield area with Taylor. They've turned it all the way back towards their own half here. Kent will go long, trying to find Mason Clark. Good interception from Dominic Iorfa. You just feel, don't you, that third goal in this half would be massive.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes away from 45. I think we've got to be happy with what we've done so far. We're going to try and replicate it second half.
It comes back again, though. We're not resting on our laurels as the cross goes over there from Burrows, and it's a shot that goes wide in the end. I think it was Taylor who had the strike, was it, at the end of that? Dawson then places this ball on the floor and kicks it long up towards Michael Smith, who wins his header. Doesn't quite come down there for Lee Gregory as he tried to roll his man. Header won by Heckway. Then Palmer. Again, Liam Palmer up towards Gregory. The header doesn't quite go where he wants it as he tried to find Smith, and the ref's not giving any fouls. Windass fighting for the ball, but it's come back towards Will Norris. The goalkeeper will send it forward. Just about finds the halfway line, and it might run through if we're not careful, but it's tidied up by Reece James, back for his keeper. They're going to put pressure on the Wednesday goalie, but he gets it away. Patterson again, looked like someone went into him. But it's going to be their throw-in.
Yeah, it was their throw-in.
So Burrows with this throw gets it back, and then it just deflects off the boot of Callum Patterson, and it's another throw-in for the visitors. It's thrown short. They're trying to knock it around Wednesday. It's gone in towards Mason Clark. Back again for Burrows. Patterson once more getting the interception, conceding a throw. Comes back again for Burrows. On for Taylor. And turned backwards by Norburn. Kent goes across for Ward. Ward plays it forward. Poku just trying to think his way around him perhaps, but he went backwards. Wednesday win the header there with Michael Heckway, just a cushioned header out wide, and Reece James not able to do too much with that. We've just slightly lost a bit of the zip, haven't we, since the second goal?
Well, we'll come out, we've got 15 minutes rest, recuperate, get ourselves going again. It's going to be torrid for Peterborough just after half-time. It's not the end of the world to go in at 2-0.
A long ball that's fired out towards Mason Clark, who brings it down again. He's going to try and go 1v1. 4 minutes added on against Dominic Iorfa. They've given it away. Patterson hammers it forward. He's trying to find Smith, who's intercepted though. Goes
straight through to Cameron.
Comes through and Cameron Dawson has it.
Oh, no. It's
a late challenge.
Given a free kick.
Smith was catching Kent as he passed it away. He does just catch him, wraps him on the knee. It was actually Lee Gregory that caught him. Well, again, the time wasting. Norris eventually coming way out of his area to take this free kick. It'll go forward. Up towards Michael Heckway. They get it again though. Cipriano towards Ward. He fancies a long range effort. It's wide though. It's wide, don't worry.
Cameron Dawson knew that all the time. He was waiting for it to rebound off the boards at the back of him.
Cameron Dawson positioning this one. And preparing to kick this one into the Peterborough half. The crowd again trying to suck this ball into the goal. Patterson moves it on towards Smith. Gets played back towards Windass. Windass tries to cross, deflects. It's going to go out of play. We get another corner.
Come on!
Come on, this will be
it's
perfect.
One before half-time.
Barry Bannon again running towards this corner flag. We need his best ever corner here. Bannon puts it into the area. Can we get there? It went towards Lee Gregory. And the defender got the header.
Lee Gregory, he got in front of his marker.
Edwards just doing enough to win another situation really where they keep their goal protected. But still, Bannon has an opportunity. The corner goes over. Wednesday head this one, and it's saved by the goalkeeper on the line. Was that Smith who got his head to it?
I think it was, yeah.
Just couldn't put it either side of
well,
Norris there.
I mean, he was well marked, and he just couldn't get the power.
Being well marked, or held is another word to describe it. You can even see a mark down his neck.
I think Windass was on the goal line, and if he'd have gone in front of the goalkeeper, he might have been there just to knock it in.
A little flick or something. Ball's in the air. James got bundled into there. Mason Clark can have a few complaints about that. He did catch him.
Has he got a booking for that?
I've not seen the card. He did properly knock him out there. Has he given a card? I've not actually seen.
No, I didn't see it.
You can see what the caption tells us.
Come on, this is last chance before half-time. Come on!
Cameron Dawson then places this one down. He'll kick it long through the middle. Trying to find Smith and Gregory. It's come down by Smith, who just tried to cushion it down for Gregory. Didn't quite work out. Patterson. Little flicked header doesn't quite arrive at Michael Smith's stall that time. Barry Bannon trying to hurtle in to get that ball back there from Cipriano. They passed it on, and then Palmer made a crunching challenge that's deemed to be a foul.
That was the one that wasn't a foul, but will they get time to take it?
Remember, he's on a yellow card as well, Liam Palmer. Catching Taylor.
Well, that's 4 minutes of added time.
Norburn is going to leave it, is he? No. Passes it short in the end towards
Burrows.
Burrows. That is the half-time whistle. Yeah, well done indeed, Sheffield Wednesday.
That's a big call, that, from Darren Ferguson.
Well, it's going to be the centre taken by Sheffield Wednesday. This could be a famous 45 minutes ahead. We're underway and the ball has gone back towards Cameron Dawson, who slips as he releases it, but it has gone with the distance he wanted, and it comes through here for Wednesday, maybe to get a shot away, but that wasn't quite on for Lee Gregory. He tries to put the cross over, but it's gone in towards Norris, who's got hold of it.
And fell down. Must be slipping.
Ball's back with Will Norris, who just tries to take his time. Wednesday win the ball and just flicked it off there in towards Patterson. It went long, it was out of play.
Well, it's a Wednesday throw, must have got deflected.
Stadia Owls is enjoying tonight, great commentary on an exhilarating night. Come on Wednesday, we believe. If we believe, we can achieve. It's going to be a throw-in. It's gone backwards here from Patterson to Dominic Iorfa, who puts it in towards the area. Michael Smith goes towards the ball, tries to glance it. Wednesday might get an opportunity. For a second, there was maybe a thought of handball as well.
He was very lucky, very lucky. He didn't make contact that he wanted at all.
It was Nathan Thompson fresh on, who ends up getting it away. Wednesday with Palmer in towards Barry Bannon, trying to find Patterson. It's just put in the air there by Reece James, catch by Windass, and Bannon ends up conceding the free kick, and it's a yellow card. Well, he's obviously decided that he needs to get the cards out a bit more in this half.
Well, I think that's probably for something he said rather than the free kick. Well, it was a little bit tame, the free kick.
So Will Norris to kick this one forward for Peterborough United. Agri gets something to it. It goes back towards Patterson, who hammers it forward. It was intercepted though by Kipianu. Got it back in a defensive position, and it's turned backwards by Edwards. Now Norris will go long. Mason Clark just trying to get the better of Dominic Iorfa, both grabbing and battling away at each other.
Oh, that is amazing, that is amazing.
Eventually wants to get a free kick. Challenge is a foul on Iorfa.
I think Mason Clark's a fantastic player, but that was a foul. He's given the second one, fortunately.
Well, Cameron Dawson has positioned this one from what I'd say is probably a completely different space, but anyway, it goes long up towards Patterson, who wins his flick on. Now's getting possession. Windass being forced to go backwards. Passed on by Iorfa, back towards Windass. Windass tries to clip it in towards the centre. He's looking for Smith. Bannon gets that header down. It comes back there for Windass. Wednesday do well to keep the ball. Now Reece James. James over towards Johnson. Johnson looking to try and beat his man. He goes back for Bannon. Barry Bannon tries to cross it over, gets a corner, our first of the half.
Good play down this left-hand side. So many times this season we've seen Barry Bannon just put one in behind the fullback.
Might go short here. Gregory went out there, but he's going to go back into the area now. Bannon to work this one in. Wednesday finds some space in that area. It's come to Smith. His head is off target. He did manage to get some space, and I think he'll be disappointed not to have done better there.
Yeah. That was a great opportunity. Oh, it's almost a free header. I don't know why.
You would have fancied that one, John, wouldn't you?
I think Michael Smith fancied it as well.
Yeah, nearly goes in the top corner. It's perhaps closer than I realised, just looking at that replay, but it doesn't quite go the right side of the post for us. Bannon puts it out wide. Johnson's gone long. I think that's going to be a struggle to get there, but it might not be, because Gregory hasn't given up, and they've headed it back to the goalkeeper, who works out for them in the end. That was Butler, the substitute, just cushioning it back for Norris. bit heart in the mouth time there for Dan Butler, the substitute. Norris puts it down on the floor. And it's kick long now. Heckway misses his header. Reece James just plays it back though. Safely
cool and calm.
Yeah, and he has been tonight. Back towards Cameron Dawson. They've gone long, trying to find Patterson. The header won again by Butler. Patterson in for Palmer. Wednesday trying to move here with Smith giving chase.
It's not going to go out.
Edwards is trying his best to
don't foul him,
stop
it's not gone out.
It hasn't gone out, he's turned it away, but Wednesday will get possession. Palmer.
We've only got one in the box.
Has to delay the cross. Now tries to find that one in the box, and it's an overhead kick. Oh! It's saved there. Lee Gregory teeing himself up, and Norris producing a fabulous world-class save to keep him out. Great improvisation from Lee Gregory. Barry Bannon trying to slide on the turf, not once but twice. He wins it at the second time of asking. Now Windass plays it on for Gregory. That was a foul, but it carries on. Wednesday now with Johnson. Johnson tries to clip it in the middle. It takes a deflection there off Edwards and goes through for Norris. And Wednesday have a player down here.
Is it Windass?
Looks like it.
I'm not sure. No, Windass is just walking towards it. Is it?
Sure it's
oh yeah can't see. Physios
it's not Bannon, is it? It's Bannon, isn't it? Physios are in our way at the moment.
That was a great effort from Gregory.
I think it might have been Bannon because he made that sliding challenge, if you remember. He had 2 goes at getting the ball.
Well, what's happening now?
It's Bannon. It is Bannon.
What's all the clapping for?
I guess it's just trying to keep the tempo up, I suppose, and showing that we're right behind the team. And Barry Bannon,
the last one who wants to come off. So
he's just rubbing the back of his leg. He's going to stand up now. The crowd just making sure that they know he's appreciated. He's going to be okay.
And this is a look at this one from behind the goal here. Spectacular. That is a fantastic effort. And the goalkeeper, you've got to give him credit.
Yeah,
Norris
it's
as well.
great all round, isn't it?
He's
so much to appreciate there.
Yeah, he's full length, gets his fingers to it. Why did you do that, Will?
Yeah, that's one of those moments that they will look back and thank Will Norris if they go through to the final tonight. A very important stop. Heckway's underneath this one. Didn't get much on it. Iorfa to Patterson. Patterson does well. And Wednesday play it forward. Nice looking ball there from Windass. It's going to run into the area. Smith won't get there. Norris again just toying with us slightly. We'll throw it short in towards Frankie Kent. Now with Ward. Not Ward, of course, he's changed. It's Thompson.
Come on, Johnson, wrong side.
They go back inside. Okay. Losing it now, they've been forced to chase back. Ronnie Edwards is challenged by Smith. Slides it out of play. It will be a throw-in. Throw-in taken by Butler straight to Wednesday, though. They win their header, and now they've got a chance to play this through. Smith couldn't bring that under control. It was Windass who tried to find him. Get it out of play. This time it will be a Peterborough throw-in. We've had 54 minutes so far. It's 2-0 to Wednesday on the night, but a reminder, they are trailing 4-2 on aggregate. Still work to be done to stay in this, we'll say, tie competition, call it what you will. Date with destiny. Ball's there with Mason Clark. It's going to be Wednesday's throw-in. It's been throw after throw at the moment. Goes forward towards Smith. Smith does well. Tries to get it back there towards Windass. Gregory's trying to run to get there ahead of Thompson, but Thompson has done enough and he has the ball. They've gone back again in towards Edwards. Comes across now for Frankie Kent, and Kent will just smash this one long. Reece James will watch it and see where it goes. It's gone out of play. He's going to leave it for Johnson to take the throw in and throw it back, I would have thought. Reece James in space, but gives it Bannon instead. Back towards Johnson. Johnson still has it, does well, and tries to kick it forward. It was blocked off. Poku just getting in the way. Again, it comes back to Bannon and Johnson trying to combine. Wednesday gaining territory as they go further forward and get another throw in. Johnson for Bannon. We try something different this time. He goes back for Johnson. Johnson
Corner.
Puts a cross in, but it takes a big deflection off Thompson. And another corner.
We've got a hell of a lot of corners tonight.
There we have. Time for one of them to pay off. Bannon, if at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. Over it goes. Bannon puts it into the area. Ehekwe was coming in there, couldn't get a connection. He was sort of hovering in the air almost there. He's gone out of play on the other side.
Long throw from Patterson. It's got to be.
Yeah, Patterson to wind one up perhaps. He's got the towel to dry the ball on. We stick it on Smith's head. Ehekwe's up there too, so too Dominic Iorfa. Gregory's in there, goes towards Ehekwe. It's bouncing around again. They've made the clearance though. As far as Reece James, whose header's not a great one, he'll have to try and head it again.
He does.
Gregory jumps, doesn't get a proper purchase on it, and they played it down the line here with Thompson, intercepted by Reece James.
Well done,
out of play. Will be a throw in for Peterborough.
Not really a lot to choose from on the subs bench if you're going to go attacking.
No. I suppose you're looking, aren't you, at your Adenarans, and then you get into territory where you're thinking, do you stick someone like Aidan Flint up front?
No, that's what that was my thought exactly. Aidan Flint and Smith. No, Windass has been out a long time. Is he going to tire after 60, 70 minutes?
They've got the ball here, and Wednesday needs to take it back. Poku just puts it out wide towards the left-hand side, and now it's with Mason Clark. Mason Clark trying some trickery on Dominic Iorfa, puts the cross in towards the back post, and Ehekwe just let it go. Made sure he didn't touch it, and gets a hug there from Cameron Dawson as it goes out of play for a goal kick. When they try and find Clark Harris, he's a bit static actually, doesn't really attack the back post. Wednesday get on with things with Reece James finding Johnson, comes back again for Wednesday's left-sided centre half. Now Michael Ehekwe over towards Dominic Iorfa. Where's there to go for him? Nowhere. Goes back again towards the left-hand side. Reece James finding Johnson. Can he beat the fullback? Johnson back towards Reece James. They try and line the ball. It goes in towards the running Windass. Now on for Johnson. Johnson puts it over. Can Wednesday get there? It's still loose. It was actually Patterson who had a go. And the defender, the number 4, I think it's on the floor, Edwards, puts it behind.
Another chance there. I don't know whether... It was a difficult chance for Patterson. He had to come backwards onto his left foot. He's kept it down.
Maybe if it's the other way around, it's on his right. It's a different outcome. He can hit it harder. Over it goes from Bannon. Can Wednesday connect with this? Attacking Ehekwe again. Still not quite coming where we want it to be. Liam Palmer in the centre circle. Plays it forward again. Ehekwe's his target. He wins this header towards Iorfa. Tries to cushion that off towards Gregory. Doesn't find him. Another high ball to the halfway line, which Reece James tries to deal with. Heads it the wrong way. Palmer will try and clear it up, and he does clear it up. Just belts it forward under some pressure. Bannon now hurtling across towards the right-hand side to try and get that ball. It's headed back towards Palmer. Dominic Iorfa tries to knock it through. Patterson goes after it. It's in towards Edwards. He's very cool. You can see why the Premier League clubs are interested. He's quite a cultured player, the England under-19 international. Cleared away though. Kent not quite so composed. A heck way back towards Reece James. Now Barry Bannon. Bannon works it across. Dominic Iorfa, give him somewhere to go here. He's put it into orbit, looking for Patterson. Patterson doesn't win that. I think one of the reasons they brought Butler on is that I think it's his aerial ability. I think they felt they needed to match up Patterson. I think he's more of a centre-half, is Dan Butler. A good challenge there from Smith, trying to regain the ball. He robs Thompson, but it has come off the Wednesday man last, and it will be a throw-in for Peterborough United. The throw will be taken by Nathan Thompson, the former Portsmouth man, taking his time. 61 minutes played. It goes past the Heckway, and Iorfa takes the ball down and works it back now for Cameron Dawson. They hurtle towards him. It's gone to the halfway line. He's found Windass on for Gregory. Tries to play it back for Josh Windass. Wednesday with Patterson though. Sweeps it back to the left-hand side. Now Johnson. He's got Reece James on the outside, but he goes in towards the area and he's picked out Windass. Saved! Oh, on target. It's not out of play yet. Patterson to return it back into the centre. Reece James is there. Doesn't connect with it properly and tries to regain it again. Puts it in the air. Wednesday again attacking the ball. Comes for Palmer. He's touched, lets him down. And Bannon will try and get this ball back here.
I thought it was a really difficult technique for Windass. Maybe he could have controlled it and fired a shot in with his second touch. He gambled, went with the first. Didn't really get the contact that he wanted.
Palmer gets it back for Sheffield Wednesday. On this right-hand side, goes down the line for Smith. Smith takes it down really sweet. Nicely controlled, but then the challenge comes in and he loses out. Don't give up. Keep pressurising back for the goalkeeper, and Norris just belts it anywhere. A Heckway underneath it. Wins his header, doesn't find Bannon, but then they miss their kick. Boku sliding and falling. Palmer needs to stop Taylor from advancing here.
Well, we've had some good chances, haven't we, the second half, but not being able to finish them.
Meanwhile, Mason Clark tries to cross this over. Decent looking delivery. The header from Reece James will go over the line, I think. Or does he keep it in? He does.
Well done, Cameron.
It looked like it was going to go over, but he desperately ran after it and managed to crawl on the floor to stop it going over the line. Well done, Dawson. Switched over Wednesday towards Patterson.
Can he get
Takes
there?
it with his head and tries to cross it early in towards the danger zone. I think that was Gregory arriving in front of the keeper, but the defender gets it away.
I think Gregory's just... Is he okay? He's back on his feet. He's back on his feet.
Yeah, it was Kent that got it. In fact, it was Edwards who got it away.
Applying the pressure.
I lost Patterson for a second. He's right in amongst the crowd of this long throw. Goes over into the area. Can we flick this on?
Corner.
Corner it'll be. Come on, this has got to be our moment. Come on.
We've got to make some of this attacking play pay pretty soon. It's 2 goals we need, not just 1.
Barry Bannon then, for the umpteenth time with the corner kick. Over it goes. It's going to be cleared away as far as Reece James puts it back to the area. Will it come down for us? Patterson's there. Scampering, puts it back in towards the Heckway, I think it was, on the acrobatics.
Goal kick. Is it kept
it's not going to go out. Bannon can keep that in and has. Bannon trying to get the better of the defender. He's doing his well to try and keep him out there. Bannon tried to cross it.
We're in trouble now.
And it's deflected. And now Pokey can use his pace to sprint forward. Blocked by Reece James though. Reece James needs to pass it forward. Where's there to go for him? Has to come back for Windass. Windass over now. It's on to Johnson. Johnson back towards the area. Smith tries to head it in towards the central area. Bannon will regain it and just blasts it at their player and might get a throw unless it's going to be kept in here by Gregory. He does well just to stop Thompson from getting their lead, Gregory. It's our throw-in. Reece James comes short, gets the ball, goes back now for Johnson. Johnson for Bannon. Bannon. And he clipped this one in. He comes back again for Johnson. Reece James taking over. Bannon. Wednesday just trying to find the perfect ball into the centre. Will it come now for Dominic Iorfa? He's tangling with their player and he's going to give a foul against Iorfa. I think they're both as guilty as each other. He's just trying to get away from his close attentions there of Mason Clark. Crossed over. That's that chance we're seeing from Windass.
I mean, he hits it nicely. It's on target. He's guided it. It's a fairly comfortable save for Norris. Could he have got that down?
I wonder how long Darren Moore will keep with the personnel on the field before rolling the dice and trying something different.
To be fair, Wednesday have created a lot of chances in the second half.
They have.
It's a big decision to change it when things are going okay, apart from that goal that's avoided us.
It's helped on there. Wednesday trying to find Smith. The bounce nearly deceived the defender, but he did well to stoop and get it away, Edwards. Wednesday throw it down. Windass back now for Palmer. Palmer on for Reece James. Nicely done. Barry Bannon getting possession there from Johnson's ball. It goes over. The goalkeeper flaps it in. A chance maybe. It didn't quite come as maybe Patterson would have liked. But again, the goalkeeper showing he's not confident on those balls into the box, flapping at it. Now the play that'll go. I think it comes off a Wednesday player last, does it?
Yeah. Another chance that's gone begging. Not an easy chance, but a chance.
I mean, he claws that straight down towards
Just
Callum
doesn't
Patterson.
come down, does it? Doesn't come down for him.
And twice it's come to his left foot in the last 5 minutes. Butler got in the way as he tried to hit it. So had to play again for a Peterborough throw-in. 67 minutes it says now on the clock. Still 2-0 to Wednesday on the night, but that's 4-2 to Peterborough on aggregate.
Good skill, great skill.
They've done well to get away from Palmer. And now Boku just moves it away. Thompson coming forward. He's gone backwards though. It's with Kent. Kent doesn't quite know where to go, so he comes back for Norris. Norris smashes this one forward, trying to find Reece James. Michael Heckway on for Cameron Dawson. Dawson goes long, trying to find Patterson.
He does well.
There's Smith.
Well fought for there, Michael Smith. Saw Mark Smith before the game.
Yes.
That was good.
You get across very often? Do you see him in the corporate areas very often?
No, not at all.
Of course, he was involved for quite a time as well with Wednesday in the academy. I think he also took charge of the first team, didn't he? One spell, a caretaker capacity. Ball goes long up towards Callum Patterson, went past him. Smith will keep it in play though. He's all there really to help him out. He's given a foul away. Darren Moore just having a conversation there with Jamie Smith, maybe thinking about personnel switching up, trying something different.
Well, there's 20.5 minutes to go. And in that 20.5 minutes, we need 2 goals.
It's time for the first one in the next minute. That's what we require, really. Dominic Iorfa to jump for this ball. Didn't actually get the ball in the end. Bannon, there's a bit of a high boot there, I think, from Taylor. Wednesday carry on. Windass going down the line, looking for Gregory. Again, Put away for a throw-in by Peterborough. Windass switches it to the left and finds Johnson. Johnson trying to get the better here of Thompson. Goes back now for Palmer. Palmer accelerating, works it on for Gregory, leaves it. A chance now for Reece James. It's in! Oh yes! Reece James! Wednesday get a third on the night. I said it'll come in the next minute. There you go, Reece James. What a run from Palmer and what a finish from Reece James. Timing his first goal for Wednesday at just the right time. Wednesday 3-0 up. That's 4-3. Peterborough on aggregate.
Gregory does superb, but James, there's 2 nutmegs there. We're back in the game.
Listen to that noise, John. We're going to have some 20 minutes now. Dare to believe. Whatever happens tonight, take your hat off to the guys. They've really put a shift in, haven't they? They've given it a really good go. And they put themselves in a position where the unthinkable is now possible. Outstanding. Your concentration levels here though. They're switching off. Cipriano comes across for Thompson. Wednesday trying to regain possession here. Balls with Butler. It's gone full circle there. You can't hear yourself think now, can you?
No, I don't know what to say really. It's just immense.
It's gone to Sheffield Wednesday.
Just give it away. Wednesday trying to regain it, but Peterborough trying to step out of defence in towards Mason Clark. Wednesday again. Palmer might have just given a free kick away. He has. The referee's just having a chat here with, is that Windass? Who's that over there with him?
I think it is Windass.
That's some noise, isn't it?
Yeah, it's immense, absolutely. If you're bringing one of those smoke bombs in, then you're a fool. And you throw it away when we've just scored, like you said. We've got the momentum. We want the game to start again. Stop doing it.
Well, we've got a stoppage here as Cipriano is being treated on the field. An opportunity for Darren Moore just to have a word in a few ears. Speaking to Josh Windass now. You can be the hero, Josh. You all can.
There's been a mini huddle in the centre circle. I don't know what was said.
Give it your best 15, 20 minutes of your life now.
Probably going, yeah, that will be the gist of it.
Well, it looks like we're ready to resume now after that unwelcome stoppage. Norris then to send this one forward. Ehekwe trying to get just in front of Johnson Clark Harris. Wednesday trying to clear it away and start another attack. Patterson won't get that.
We've seen us play a different style tonight, haven't we? You know, we've been a lot more direct.
Yeah, direct and
A higher
pressing,
tempo.
which I think you need to do at this level. You know, we've got the quality, but you've got to be up for the scrap as well at this level. I think that's the side we've really brought to the fore.
Well, I mean, I think they've got quality as well.
They have got quality. I'm not saying they haven't, but you've got to be matching that, haven't you?
You've got to match the. Well, you've got to match. First of all, you've got to win the game. Win the. What the saying is, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Gregory tries to cushion that one down, but they're quick in to take the ball away from him, and it goes forward by Norburn. Well done, Heckway. And then the second header is won by Rhys James. Windass needs to be careful, and he goes down. Wednesday want to carry on, and they can. Dominic Iorfa stepping forward. Iorfa opening his legs and laying it out wide now for Patterson. Puts it over. Can we get there? No, not quite.
That was a great cross from Patterson.
He's had a good night as Patterson.
Great cross.
Now will he produce a long throw of equal quality? Patterson throws it back towards Palmer, and Palmer has it and plays it in towards the area, looking for Gregory, won't get there. It drops behind, it probably should have gone back out wide. Rhys James has just come running to the sideline, just needing a quick drink. Exhausting work. Kicked away by Norris.
I'll tell you what, he's dealt with him a lot better in this second half.
Ball goes through. Smith after this one. Will it run for him? They've played it back. Just came back across, and just the cushion header from Kent. Back for Norris. And the goalkeeper again taking his time. Kicked away. Norris going through the middle. Wednesday with Palmer though, wins his header. Done a very good job as Liam Palmer in that role tonight.
He has played well there.
Because of his versatility, he can just sort of move around, can't he? He can drop into defence or step forward if needs be.
What are you doing?
He's lost it, but there's Palmer again. Striding manfully as he did for the third goal, and he goes forward looking to do the same, perhaps on the other side of the pitch. Here he goes, right-hand side. Looking for a pass that's on, and he's managed to find one. Crossed over there by Windass. It's a chance for Johnson. Couldn't get hold of it properly, and it's cleared behind. I think it was Mason Clark getting back there.
Well, great work from Liam Palmer down that right-hand side.
Poku actually got it out of play. Wednesday wanted to take it quickly then for a second. That could have been on. And now the referee wants to tie his bootlace. How many corners have we had tonight? When will one end up on our heads in the back of the net towards Smith? Can we get there now? Oh, that was a Heckway approaching the ball, and the goalkeeper gets across and makes a sprawling save.
Oh my word, that was an opportunity there.
It was actually Dominic Iorfa, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was the one who got the final header to it. It was on target. Iorfa, who hasn't scored this season, could see his first there just for a second, flashing in front of him, and how important a goal would that have been?
Another substitution for Peterborough.
What are they going to do now? Are they going to take off one of their front players? They are.
Josh Knight's coming on.
Yeah, Knight's number 5.
Poku's coming on.
Poku's work is over. One of their speedy wing merchants that's caused us problems in both games. So Poku sits down. Wednesday are yet to make a change, and I can understand why not, because the lads that are out there have put in a remarkable shift. It's going to be a throw-in. Taken quickly by Thompson, who gets it back. Thompson working that one on. And chipped forward by Cipriano. Wednesday will get it away. Another header won by Kent. Wednesday win the next ball in the air. That was Reece James, headed on by Palmer, but it comes back for Peterborough. Palmer will get it once again, though, and brings it down on the floor and looks to move forward. Palmer tries to find Smith. Smith got his body in front of the defender and shielded it well. Finds Windass now. Windass to Iorfa. Iorfa for Patterson. Patterson trying to get the better of Butler. Comes back this time. Crossed over by Windass. The goalkeeper's nowhere. Again, he stays away. Didn't quite know what to do. Johnson on for Reece James. The cross will go over. Can he find Gregory? Doesn't quite run for him. We're into the last 10 minutes here of regulation time. Ehekwe. It's now with Bannon. Bannon goes forward for Windass. Windass tries to control it. Down he goes in the area. The ref's not interested in giving a penalty as Windass took a tumble. Wednesday quick to get on the fence.
Get back onside.
Barry Bannon goes long. The goalkeeper's going to come a long way, and again he doesn't get it. I tell you, he can't deal with the ball into the box. Palmer comes backwards. Barry Bannon. Bannon for Ehekwe. What's on for him? He's had to come to James on the left-hand side. He just flings it in towards Johnson. Johnson tries to wriggle away, sends it down the line and finds James's control. Let him down, but he's still trying to get away. He's going to give a foul against Reece James, though, for a little tiny push.
It was a foul. It was a foul. I don't think we can complain about that. We don't want it, but it is. I'll tell you what, I've just seen the replays. Look, there are the replays. He's got his arms round him.
And the Windass penalty shout. He didn't give it. Will Norris again with the delaying tactics from kicking it away. Ehekwe again, he's been pulled all over the place there by Clark Harris. And the throwing goes the way of Peterborough. Posh will take this one. Thompson. It's thrown inside. It comes back again towards
Oh, unlucky Gregory. Oh, unlucky.
Doesn't quite keep it in play. Lee Gregory. Come on. The throw taken from the wrong place, and it goes out of play. It's a Wednesday ball. Came off Mason Clark last there.
Cameron Dawson, yep, he's on.
Gone back. Goalkeeper has it.
Quickly.
Didn't go into his box. Has to kick it long, looking for Windass to win his header. Bannon will bring it down and takes it on for Johnson. Johnson played it down the line. He's looking for Gregory to go after this one. Blocked off by Lee Gregory as Kent tried to put it forward.
I think we've got to throw everybody. I think we've got to throw everybody forward now. And maybe Liam Palmer pushes up another 10 yards.
So they're throwing level with their own penalty box. Thompson will take this eventually. Again, he's trying to find Clark Harris, didn't do so. Came back for Thompson. Thompson plays it forward, intercepted by Dominic. Ref was in the way. Peterborough have got the ball here. It's now with Butler. Butler goes down the line looking for Mason Clark. As again, a bit of a race there between Iorfa and Clark, and maybe a foul potentially on Iorfa, but that hasn't been given, and it will be Peterborough's throw. Goes short Wednesday, trying to get it back. They have got it now. Palmer goes forward early, looking there for Smith. Tries to, I thought he was going to lay it off, but he's juggled with the ball and found Bannon instead. Much better use of the ball. Wednesday coming across in towards Reece James. James is supported by Johnson out wide, but he went back for Bannon. Now for Reece James. Can he whip this crossover? It was blocked off. It will be a throw-in.
Go on, quickly.
Taken to Reece James. Back for Bannon again. Bannon sizes things up and puts the cross over. It's headed away only as far as Windass. Windass works it for Patterson on the right-hand side, tries to clip over the cross. It was blocked off by Butler. Patterson again, he slices it, but it will find Windass. Oh, a few passes going astray, maybe a few tired legs now as well. Down goes Dominic Iorfa, he's fouled surely. The ref's going to allow play to carry on. Bannon moves it out wide for Dominic Iorfa. Can we get a telling cross? It goes over, it goes past Smith. On the other side, Johnson gives chase but won't keep it in play.
I think there's got to be at least 5 minutes, the substitutions, the goal. What we're doing now?
So they're throwing.
What we're signalling, what we're signalling.
Is it cramped there for
Somebody's
Dominic
coming
Iorfa?
back, is it Volks?
Dominic Iorfa's just been stretched out by Patterson.
Maybe we take a centre-half off.
It is Will Volks who's just getting his shirt on. Is it Windass who's coming off? He's just come to the sidelines. No, it's just an instruction for Josh Windass. What are we doing then?
No, what happens, whatever's happening, we've just wasted a big time, big lump of time.
The throw goes back into play. Wednesday needs to regain this ball. Well done, Heckway just getting a toe end on it. That was a foul on Windass. Again, another foul. Two little chops at him, but it carries on. Again, Dominic Iorfa. Out wide it goes for Patterson. Wednesday got a player down, trying to cross it over.
Yeah, Windass, yeah, he's been hacked twice.
Yep.
That's got to be a booking, and in fact it is. Well done, referee. Not that I don't think it's going to change anything in the last 3 minutes, but we've got another opportunity. I wouldn't go to Liam, just get that ball in the box.
Yeah, Patterson wind this one into the area. It goes in there looking for Heckway. Too flat, that one.
Looks a bit tired now with his throws.
Wednesday want to make
just
the change.
Go and stand a little bit closer.
33 and 4.
It's Reece James.
Reece James is going off well. He certainly had his part to play tonight. A goal and a very impressive performance in defence in what could be his last appearance for Wednesday.
As Volk's going to cross to take the throw.
Maybe he is, yep. Different sort of long throw. And Patterson will go in the middle. So the first thing he has to do is chuck this ball into the box. Let's hope it's a bit of quality for the first time. Over it goes. Can Wednesday get there? It's cleared away so far.
And then straight to
and now Mason Clark. Again, he wants to hang on to it. Comes back for Butler. Butler just hammers it forward. Wednesday needs to win this one. Johnson plays it away. Doesn't quite come for Smith. It's in the air. Heckway's going to jump for that.
I think he'd been offside, which is why he didn't challenge. That's a free kick, referee. Will have
that. Free kick, yes, they do. .88 minutes it says on the clock. 3-0 to Wednesday on the night, but remember that's not good enough. 4-3. We trail on aggregate at the moment. We need to score again to take this game into extra time.
Flint's just going warmed up. It wouldn't surprise me to see him come on for the last.
Well, he's got his Wednesday shirt underneath that training top, so he's ready to go as soon as he gets the word. Ball goes short. Back to Bannon again from Palmer. Bannon into the area. Smith's his target. It's going to come back. This is an opportunity, and Will Volks doesn't get hold of it cleanly. We know he can strike it well, but maybe a bit too fresh for him early in for him.
But again, there's opportunity to just to touch that down and get it, hit it with a second touch. Look, although nobody near him. Nobody near him.
Callum Patterson named as tonight's man of the match, and I can't disagree with that. I think he's worked tirelessly in that position. Really put a shift in for Wednesday. He's not been the only one though, but still we want this story to carry on and maybe another hero to emerge. Will Volks lays it off in towards Palmer. Palmer goes long. Patterson's moved forward now in towards Will Volks. Now Bannon moves it away. Johnson puts it in towards the area. Will it come for Patterson? He was taken down. No foul. We carry on. Vokes on for Palmer, has to adjust his feet.
6.
Back now for Will Vokes. 6 minutes is it to be added on? Yes, it is. Wednesday in the area. Palmer puts it over, and the goalkeeper cuts it out. 6 minutes. They all strapped in. The crowd hearing that confirmation.
Oh, Iorfa's down.
Well, we saw him go down with cramp only, what, 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, well, I think you need to get him off now. He's not going to be any good to anybody. That Gregory's gone down as well. We're looking a tired team.
The physio's come out this time to try and get Iorfa moving again. I know Callum Patterson tried to work his magic previously. Aidan Flint standing there ready to come on. And I don't think that Dominic Iorfa can carry on. He's going to the side. And Aidan Flint, well, will come on.
Since the referee decided there was 6 minutes left, we've had a minute of injury time, and on comes Flint. He's going to go up front.
Yes, so systems, formations, all that go out the window.
I think Palmer and Ihekwa maybe with Volks there.
Yeah, looks like Patterson might even drop back in. I thought in the last move he'd move forward. Kicked away then.
That's a bad kick.
It was straight out of play. Barry Bannon, Johnson needs to be careful. Bannon moves it away quickly, finding Ihekwe. Ihekwe now for Palmer. Lofted forward. Wednesday trying to find Aidan Flint, the substitute. Doesn't win his header. Comes back there for Will Vokes, who just heads that one out wide now for Johnson. Johnson tries to turn it towards Patterson. Patterson wins his header, doesn't quite pick out Aidan Flint though. The ball's loose and Mason Clark trying to wriggle away. Up towards Clark Harris.
It's gone out.
It's gone out of play. It'll be a Wednesday ball. Bannon's gone tearing after this one to allow Wednesday to get on with things. It's thrown back towards Barry Bannon in his own half. The fans showing their appreciation for a great effort tonight from Dominic Iorfa as he walks past the cop. Johnson tries to knock it down the line. He says he was fouled and does get a decision his way after the challenge from Thompson. Johnson then to take this free kick. Palmer just passing on an instruction. It's a big long line of players forward. Goes towards the keeper, no one challenges him and he takes it down.
Oh, it's a poor free kick at this time of the game.
The goalkeeper again hanging on to this. About 3.5 minutes have elapsed of this 6 that's been added on. Johnson first times it forward again. Gregory chases, the goalkeeper will take it into his box. Did he take it into his box? Or take it outside the box, maybe just about inside the lines. Two minutes of Sheffield Wednesday season remain unless they can do something about it here. Will Vokes plays it away for Patterson. Patterson now on for Smith. Smith tries to play it inside. The pass wasn't a good one. Smith tries to regain it, doesn't work out, but it will be our throw-in. Come on, Wednesday, let's get this forward. Ihekwe wasn't looking. Well, there's a stoppage anyway. Clark Harris is sat on the floor. He's fine.
Oh, he's decided he doesn't want the physio.
No, he doesn't. Who would have thought it? Michael Ihekwe goes back for Palmer. Dawson's way out of his area, wanting to get involved.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to.
Goes long, up towards Aidan Flint. Michael Ihekwe needs to win his header. He's challenging for the ball, and he gets the ball. Ihekwe Passing
Well played,
it through
well
in towards
played.
Windass.
Can we
Windass to
come
the
on,
left-hand
last
side.
chance.
Johnson goes towards the area. Can he beat his man? He puts it in towards the area. Patterson heads it across. Can we get there? No, the goalkeeper. Norris takes it and plucks it out of the sky. We have 1 minute left, and Norris will hang on to this.
Yeah, it's got to be a better header than that.
Kick forward now by Norris. Will Vokes underneath it. In fact, it was won by Hekwe, wins his header.
Come on, he's got to go forward again.
Johnson goes long, up towards Aidan Flint, who's chasing for this. He doesn't quite know where it's going to run. He's got it now, tries to back heel, but there was no one supporting him that close. Cleared away. Wednesday again with Palmer. Bannon challenges, wins his header. Goes back for
Last
Hekwe.
chance,
Come on, Wednesday, get it forward.
It's got to go forward.
Time is almost
go.
up. It goes
Too
long. It's going
flat.
to run through the keeper, is it? It will. And I think that could well be the last chance Wednesday will get. And the referee is going to blow the whistle any moment now.
I'm sorry, that's it.
We passed the 6 minutes that were added on. Norris at walking pace in his area. And Peterborough United look like they're going to progress through to the playoff final to face Bolton or Barnsley. It's gone out of play.
Get back to Dawson. Dawson, quickly.
Cameron Dawson's there. We find him. He passes it. And now the goalkeeper needs to kick it long. Oh, he slips. He doesn't quite find Windass, who challenges for it. The header is won by Wednesday and Will Vokes, though. Patterson helps it over his own head. Smith will run hard, maybe for the last time. It's played away. Still the referee is carrying on with the action. Obviously aware of the stoppages that has been there in the time added on. And Wednesday going to get the chance to have one last opportunity.
Just get it in.
Just get it in. Will Vokes, long throw in. We really are in last chance saloon as Vokes chucks it into the box looking for Aidan Flint. It's helped on. Can we scramble this one? It doesn't come for us. Back for Bannon. Go on, it's come for Johnson. Johnson puts it in the air. Aidan Flint! Wednesday! It's Liam Palmer! Liam Palmer! Oh my word! I cannot believe it! Wednesday have scored with no seconds left. They've taken it into extra time. Who says this was mission impossible? Who needs Tom Cruise? We've got Liam Palmer. Wednesday are still in this. Wednesday still have a chance of going up. And it's local lad Liam Palmer to the rescue. He's mobbed by the Wednesday fans right in the corner flag. I cannot believe this. Remarkable comeback from 4-0 down. Look at these scenes. Whatever happens tonight, I salute you, lads. You've really done well. They put in a right shift. They've really gone and done the business. And now we have a chance at 0-0 effectively, going into added on time. Bannon to Johnson. Johnson towards the back post. Aidan Flint heads it down, and Palmer smuggles it right in on the stretch. It's 4-0 on the night. That's 4-4 on aggregate. He's speechless, John.
I haven't got the words. In my vocabulary isn't extensive enough to put in what a fabulous night this has been. I'll tell you, I'm not going home tonight. Not going home.
You know that walking football? It's not on, is it?
Well, one thing. We haven't won it yet. We haven't won it.
I know we haven't won it, but what I just said there in the summary, I credit the lads for this.
No, this has been a spectacular 90 minutes. But
going right down to the last second. I mean, the ref surely is going to blow as soon as this kick off.
We're not home yet. It's going to blow now. They're going to take this and that'll be it. There you go.
There it is. We have extra time. What an effort. I mean, look at Liam Palmer. He's got his arms in the air, saluting the cop. I know we haven't won anything yet, but it feels like a victory already. And as I say, to have a shot at still getting into the playoff final, Well, that's quite remarkable from where we were 98 minutes ago. You're always in celebratory mode, aren't you? But you still got work to do.
Still got work to do. Still got work to do. We've got some tired players out there. Windass, Gregory. Been remarkable. We're going to see another goal.
A Sheffield Wednesday goal. Right, we're ready for kickoff then. Here we go again, folks. Ball's gone back towards Cameron Dawson. And it goes long up towards Smith, who wins his flick on.
Does well.
Header won by Palmer. Oh, this is bouncing around. Will Vokes wins his header.
Watches it really well.
Smith will try and help that one on, doesn't quite know where it's going to go. There's Gregory. Wednesday just keep winning the head tennis at the moment. Comes back for Gregory. Works it out wide. Now Patterson. Patterson again, great cross for Smith. In fact, he can't quite turn. I was just wondering for a second if that would come down for us.
Good touch, Liam Palmer.
Palmer
Great
again,
first
accelerating,
touch.
still going, isn't he? And what is what, they're about the 110th minute, if you think about it. Another time added on. Officially, we're into the first few minutes of extra time here. The first minute, in fact. Johnson across towards Ehekwe. Ehekwe, oh, finds Patterson, it's all right, don't worry about it. Just me getting a little bit frightened for a second. Aidan Flint, who had his part to play in that goal. And now Cameron Dawson. Dawson kicks this one long, looking for Michael Smith. Wins the header, finds Gregory. It comes out wide. Now Patterson, blocked off. There was no handball, I don't think. And again, Will Vokes will try and throw this one with great effect, as he did in the lead up for the fourth goal. The long throw goes into the area. Ehekwe tries to touch it on.
Again.
It comes back. Windass strikes it, blocked. Comes back out wide. The cross will go in there for Will Vokes. Wednesday can't connect with it as it goes into the centre. Comes back for Bannon. Bannon now for Johnson. Johnson puts it over. Smith! Oh, he tried to improvise a little bit and just puts it straight into the bread basket there of Norris. Ball's just bowled out here. Windass just trying to close down.
Keepers, no.
Headed forward there by Ehekwe. Trying to find Will Vokes. Will Vokes keeps battling. Where did that go out? It has, I think. And Will get hold of the ball. I think they're preparing another change in a second. It looks like Ricky J. Jones will be coming on.
Oh, Wednesday have had more possession now. Turned it around, they've had 52%.
Right.
We've had 23 shots to their 6. We've had 10 on target to their 3.
Incredible. Cipriano is going off.
Well, my mate, who's a United supporter, I don't think I could actually read what he's...
Not the full passage anyway.
I think it's blooming egg. What a comeback. But he didn't put blooming egg.
So it's going to be a throw-in to be taken here by Callum Patterson right on the halfway line. Comes back for Aidan Flint. Flint rolls it across in towards Palmer. Palmer, now Johnson down the line. Windass plays the crossover. It's headed by Patterson. This is an opportunity. Oh, it didn't quite come for us there.
Didn't fancy on his right foot, that's what it was.
Johnson puts it over again, though. Yeah, if he goes with his right foot, it's worth a go, isn't it? I think he needs to try and do it there. Doesn't matter about the outcome to a point. Wednesday again looking to put the ball into the box.
In, though,
Over it goes from Johnson. It's cleared away.
Just let it go, it's fine.
Patterson will leave it.
Yeah.
Again, Will Vokes preferred, I think, with the long throw. Callum's doing the drying job for him, working as a team there.
Cox bouncing.
Everywhere's
On the
bouncing.
south
They're bouncing
stand.
down there. They're bouncing in the north stand. They're bouncing in the bottom tier of the Leppings lane. The only place they're not bouncing is in the top of the Leppings lane as it goes in towards the area. Wednesday trying to help it on there from Will Vokes' long throw. They'll clear it away though. That was the substitute. Getting it away, Ricky J. Jones.
Go on, give it.
Wednesday throw comes back for
Do it.
Cameron Dawson, who goes long, looking for Aidan Flint, who's up there, doesn't win his header. Drops down there for Mason Clark. Wednesday needs to be careful. Palmer to Barry Bannon, that nearly was a bit concerning.
Go on. Oh, go on, Liam. Carry.
Palmer again, how many times has he made these marauding runs? Goes out wide. Now Johnson tries to clip in the cross, it was blocked off.
It's not gone out.
It's not gone out, it's broken loose here towards the substitute again. And Jones will be happy just to let them get a bit of a breather here, his teammates. I was thinking when the man of the match was announced that I think Patterson's had a super game, but I thought Liam Palmer had done some very good things, and then obviously that big moment, we might need to revisit the award, but really it's been a team effort as well.
It has been.
We single one man out with that award, but you could get all the lads up there and give them the champagne.
The last two games, you'd say down there you couldn't pick somebody who played well, and now tonight, I don't think you'd pick anybody who hasn't performed.
No, it really has been a solid team effort, and they're still running, they're still working hard in what is the 96th minute of the match, discounting all of the stoppage times what we had at the end of the two halves. Wednesday chasing hard, trying to regain the ball, but they've worked it on now. Edwards in towards Butler. Pass goes inside there from Norburn. Wednesday trying to take the ball off the centre half. They just about get away with it. Be careful, don't let them run into space. They've moved that on well. Wednesday though intercepting and controlling things. Bannon back now in towards Palmer. Cameron Dawson needs to be careful. Does get it away. I was probably more nervous than he was. Smith, a little bit of a tired chance. There's one or two players that Wednesday might need to freshen up at half-time, I'm thinking, with...
Yeah, but, I mean, you'd want Windass to stay on for the penalties.
I know, you've got to think about that side of things, I know.
I mean, I've already got the three forwards taking one. I think Vokes would take one.
Bannon would have a go.
That's your five.
Oh, Wednesday've got it. It's gone into Gregory. Let's not have penalties, let's win it now. Oh, down he goes. He was challenged just in the nick of time as he was just trying to get beyond Kent, just outside the area. Played inwards towards Taylor. Taylor to Edwards. Oh, Butler just goes down, and that was a bit of a soft one, but it is a free kick. Butler takes it quickly. He's now with Edwards. They go inside. Going backwards. Played forward by Edwards. Aidan Flint wins his header. Helped on there by Will Vokes. Heckway needs to win that one as Jones comes towards him, and he put his face down there though, didn't he? I don't think there's any malice, and he's making a meal. Is he giving him a card?
Yellow.
Do you not think he stoops down?
I do, yeah. I see. I mean, it's no intent there, is there, or anything? He actually didn't catch him in his face either.
I think he makes a meal of it.
I think he caught him on his chest.
Can you remember what side it was when he's holding his face? Be fine. He's not even holding his face now. So, a set-piece situation, really, and I'd imagine this is probably what they're thinking could be their opportunity physically. They've been struggling to keep a pace with Wednesday, but from a dead ball scenario, anything is always possible. Jack Taylor prepares to send this one into our penalty area. Over it goes, it's headed away. Go on, Bannon. Barry Bannon chasing after it, doesn't get there. Jack Taylor was there first to it. It comes back into a defensive position. And again, it's with Edwards stroking it away. And just pass it on. Norburn it was. He's down the line, Wednesday. Again, he sticks his backside out, doesn't he? Almost buys that foul.
He's good
at Palmer. Sees him coming, doesn't he? We're approaching, well, we are at the 100-minute mark now of this tie. Wednesday have got Marvin Johnson just down here, another victim possibly of cramp.
The risk.
Were you looking at a substitute here?
Maybe you'll be looking at Brown.
Yeah, looks like Jaden Brown may well be needed. Just waiting to see, but it looks like they were very quick to get Jaden Brown on the side. It's as if as well they've told the substitute, make sure you're ready to go. We're at that sort of stage now, aren't we?
They've got to be. I mean, looks to me like Marvin Johnson isn't going to continue. Yeah, get him on, they're saying. Get him on.
Yeah, all of the substitutes have made sure they've had their Wednesday stripes on. As soon as the call is there, they're on to come on and replace some tired legs, which is inevitable when you played such a... It's not just a long game, it's such a high-tempo game, isn't it? The intensity that they played at tonight.
We played at a real high intensity.
So Marvin Johnson making way and Jaden Brown joining the action.
.50-50 possession now.
It's laid off. And the ball comes towards the left-hand side. Butler plays it inwards towards Mason Clark. Norburn, they tried the long-range shot, but Bannon just chucked himself in front of Taylor, who was having a go from range.
Himself.
Lee Gregory's still darting around everywhere. And also credit to Lee Gregory as well, because he's obviously playing with that extra restriction on his face. He didn't want to miss out on this, though. And I'm sure one of the first things he said to the medics was, you need to let me play, you need to give me a way of playing. Jaden Brown making a challenge to the substitute, and it's a foul, one of his early contributions.
I hope we've not settled for penalties.
Well, I didn't think we had the way we'd started, but maybe the last couple of minutes things have just tailed off a bit.
I mean, tiredness is going to creep in, like you said. We have played at very high intensity.
And imagine the first sort of 10 minutes of this half, you're almost playing off that emotion of the equaliser. The ball goes out towards Jones. Jones trying some trickery, puts a cross in. It's kicked away by Aidan Flint. Windass jumps for the ball, doesn't get a clean header to it. It's come back for Taylor, moves it away, over towards the right-hand side. Wednesday trying to get back with Smith. Smith has got it, but again he's dragged to his shirts. He's done that a few times, hasn't he? He's not happy, but he's saying he's sort of put himself in that position tonight, but he has got his hand around his neck. I can see why he gives it.
Yeah,
you just can't do that.
We shouldn't be giving free kicks away there. It's a dangerous position.
So the two players surrounding this free kick as Wednesday form their wall. Officially, just 1 minute of this first period of extra time remain. They whip it in, and it's gone in. The header
Is that an own
steered
goal?
in. I'm not totally sure who gets the final touch, but they're celebrating. Dawson's route to the spot, and Peterborough are back ahead in the tie. I mean, Thompson's taking the celebrations. The substitution at half-time.
That's
How deflating is that?
That's giving free kicks away in daft places.
Here's Nathan Thompson, who's credited with the goal. Comes in left-footed, and he's just got there ahead of, is it Will Vokes?
It's come off, he's
Comes
not
off Lee
scored.
Gregory.
I thought it was an own goal.
It came off Lee Gregory. He jumps for the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lee Gregory. It's Lee Gregory who's got the final touch. Thompson's the one celebrating, but I think Lee Gregory turns it into his own nets. 2 minutes after
added
this
time.
first period of extra time.
I don't think he didn't know anything about that.
You know, I said earlier, didn't I, that, you know, you get back to 4-4 and whatever happens in extra time, you kind of say, well, I'm lucky, but that's not how I feel right now. Let's go again.
I think every Wednesday supporter you've spoken to goes, yeah, we'll pull them four back, then we'll concede a goal. I think everybody already knew that was going to happen.
He's given a foul there as well. Oh. No, they're not in a rush here as Norris tracks across to get the ball. And now we're looking and hoping that maybe penalties can be achieved. It's kicked forward there by Norris. Wednesday try and win their headers. Jaden Brown comes after it. Well, he's going to give the throw, he's giving it their way.
Did you say just a minute over?
Yeah, he's going to blow
And
shortly.
there's two added minutes.
Lee Gregory doesn't quite come for him. Hayden Flint wins his header. And that is half-time in extra time. And Wednesday have to come again from behind. 15 more minutes to keep alive the dream of going to Wembley and winning promotion back to the Championship.
Deflated, aren't we?
Yeah. You kind of go from that, euphoria of that late equaliser.
Just giving a free kick away. That's what a game.
Palmer's goal officially credited in the 98th minute. I never quite understand, though, why players give free kicks away so cheaply in and around your own penalty area. Just take yourself out of that. He didn't need to challenge that way.
No, he's going away. I wonder if Flint's going to go back up front. I think Darren Moore, all he can say is this is not over. You've got 15 minutes to come back again. Well, he's dragged him back. He's dragged him back. Yep. 6 and 2 threes.
Yeah, Lee Gregory, so unfortunate. And Thompson doesn't even get a connection, does he? Right, we go again. Second half of extra time. Strap yourself in and let's see whether we can enjoy this ride. As usual, Neil Dunn tuning in today. An early start in Adelaide. Called it the last dance. Here we go, he said. Come on, we're not going to finish our season tonight. Let's go. Well, let's hope that those words will ring true in the next 15 minutes. We'll come up with an answer once again.
I mean, you can expect all sorts of time wasting in this half, but we'd do the same if we were in that position. Can't fault Peterborough. Can fault the rules sometimes.
Palmer throws it forward, looking to find Smith. A little run for Jaden Brown. He's left his boot in. Down they go. Again, they're not going to get up in a rush. Let's have a look at this. Does he stand on his boot? Or does he make the meal of it? He doesn't touch him.
Hasn't touched him.
Didn't touch him
at all.
I think the ref kind of slightly knew about it, actually. His facial expression when he went towards him was like, I don't believe you're that injured. Goes long then. Knight goes out of play. Come on, Wednesday, let's rally again. Callum Patterson trying to throw this one down the line for Lee Gregory. Wins the flick on. Was it handball by Smith? Give it. Wednesday have the ball back, and I think they'll let it go. They do. We're just watching that out of play. Wednesday kick it fast. There's not a lot of pace on that as it goes towards Liam Palmer from Cameron Dawson.
Caught in the grass in the wet.
He kicks it long, trying to find Jaden Brown. We've lost. I think we've lost that quality. I think out on the left-hand side as well. We don't quite know where the ball is there. As Aidan Flint jumped for the ball, and as he wrestled his man to the floor.
I'll tell you what, we've got away with
like
murder
he got
there.
Yeah, he got hold of Mason Clark to me. I'm not seeing a replay, but it didn't look great on first viewing.
No, it didn't at all. That was very, very fortunate.
Bannon. Palmer's there in front of him. He'll use him. Palmer goes forward again and uses Jaden Brown this time, but Jaden Brown has just put it out of play. And Jaden Brown, of course, scored for Wednesday in the league fixture here. And that was not what was required. Here's that incident, by the way. He's pulled his arm a bit. He looks clumsy. Definitely a bit of grabbing there. Wednesday making another change here. And Lee Gregory is not going to carry on. And we're bringing Jack Hunt on, so that means Patterson's going to go into attack. Well, Lee Gregory certainly won't want his or his team's season to end in that way. He won't contribute anything more to the action this evening. The header won there by Will Vokes. Wednesday trying to help it on there with Smith. Heckery wins his header but doesn't quite know where it's gone, and now Jones will break forward, but the play's going to be pulled back. We just seem to be lacking that spark now.
Yeah, I think we've worked so hard to get back to 4-0, and then when we achieve that, you achieved your goal.
Yep.
And then they obviously get a boost.
And I think as well, you've got those celebrations on the full-time whistle effectively, and that adrenaline for maybe 5-10 minutes gives you that extra pace. But there's maybe a chance for Smith. Maybe I'm talking rubbish. Doesn't quite get away, and another foul he's given away. Free kick for Peterborough. It's been scrappy so far this second period of extra time. And they do go down very easily, but Norris then positions this one down just inside his area. Michael Heckway. Again, decision goes against him. We're just not getting the rub of the green at the minute.
But all these challenges that the referee let go over the 90-minute period, he's now pulling them all up. Every time somebody's pulling, pushing.
Yeah, and he does grab him on the throat, though.
No, but he didn't.
I know, he let things go earlier.
And it was equal for both sides.
And also, I suppose, you know, you've played the game, but referees should also understand that fatigue is now playing a part in what's happening, and timings are out.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you can't just give a free kick because they're tired. And he's done it. I think you have to still keep to the rules.
That's what I'm saying, but maybe he needs to be more lenient. Another one.
But now everything is just giving it.
Every foul, yeah.
You know, he didn't do this. He didn't do this before.
There's two surrounding the ball. Dan Butler again looking to launch this one. He has got the chance to go out wide if he wants to and just push it to the side where Jack Taylor is, but he's gone into the area again. This time Cameron Dawson comes and takes the ball and tries to release it early, but he can't. He's stopped from doing so by Jones. Jack Hunt's in space, wanting that ball, but he's gone long instead. Looking for Patterson through the middle. Patterson, it comes back for Will Vokes. Now Bannon. Bannon to the left-hand side now with Palmer. Palmer plays it through. Jaden Brown slots it into the middle. It comes back for Patterson. Patterson! Yes, we've done it again! 2 goals at it! And Patterson keeps the fairy tale alive! Callum Patterson to the rescue! Who has written this script?
Get in there!
It is something out of a blockbuster movie. But this is facts, not fiction. Wednesday are back at 5-5. 5-1 on the night. 5-5 on aggregate.
How dare we give up? How
Incredible.
dare you doubt?
Never doubt them. Wow.
That is amazing.
112 minutes, it says on the clock. Wednesday back again. Patterson gets the ball, has one go with his left.
Oh, just
puts it through. He puts it through with his left, actually, just under the defender. I didn't see earlier in the replay, but we were talking about man of the match earlier on, and Pato has got the man of the match and deserves a goal. Yeah, I think he always deserved it. I was always saying that. Callum Patterson keeping the dream alive.
Just gonna go
Here
out,
we go again. That's not going to stay in. How many subs have we made now? I've lost count.
There's another 2, I think, looking to come on.
What, Denver?
No, it's not. It's one of them.
There is a player I can see.
I can see Gregory James and
yeah, they're probably watching on.
Yeah.
I can see Dominic Iorfa standing there as well.
Come on, let's go for the winner. Let's go for the winner.
Liam Palmer puts this one down. What an emotional roller coaster we have been on here. We've been on the Big Dipper, but we've spun the Ferris wheel, haven't we, tonight? What more can we serve up, though? Is there more fun in this fair as the ball goes towards the area? Wednesday will get a free
he's got
kick.
him in his face there, I thought. But
Jack Hunt heads it down for Barry Bannon. Bannon moves it away. Liam Palmer. Palmer cuts inside. Palmer dinks it into the area. Doesn't quite get the little chip right. Back to Bannon, who heads it out wide. And now he's found Patterson. The cross will go over. Is this going to go in? Oh, it's wide! Just by a fraction.
Heckway.
Michael Heckway. Well, I said to Michael in the Derby game, I spoke to him before the game, I said, it's high time you got a goal. That'd be a great time to have done it. He gets up between 2 defenders. It may well have actually come off Frankie Kent last, I don't know. Need to see that again, but
I don't think I can bear penalties.
I'd imagine everyone's heart is racing tonight because I can feel every sinew of my body tonight. Down goes Smith. This time he gets a free kick our way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's quite hard to concentrate and actually commentate now.
Giving,
you know?
no.
I just want to watch the game.
I'm going all over the place. I don't even know what I'm thinking. But again, the referee then has given a free kick that he wasn't giving during the 90 minutes.
Well, most of you, I'm sure, are watching the pictures as well as hearing the sound, so if we're going off on tangents, you can make do with the pictures to understand. As the ball goes in from Bannon, the goalkeeper should get that. No, it isn't a good delivery. That was a tired delivery from Barry Bannon. He's actually holding the top of his leg there. Yeah, his thigh, giving him a bit of jip. Ball goes long, and that will go out of play. And there's no way in the world that Bannon would come off. We want to make sure he's there.
Go long, go long.
Wherever the end game is, as the ball goes long from Cameron Dawson. Up towards Smith. He's come for Patterson. Moved away.
Go on, Jack Hunt.
Hunt puts the cross over. That's a great cross. Can we get there? No. Brown was trying to get there.
I think it just carried on a little bit. Straight into the keeper's arms, Norris's arms. Ooh, are they happy with penalties now?
Maybe. It's bowled out. Jack Hunt's got that extra bit of energy as he tries to run towards the ball.
Great control.
It's controlled again by Mason Clark. If they try and go long, Wednesday don't want to let them turn them, but they have. And now an opportunity to cut this one back. What a recovery tackle that was. Outstanding from Ehekwe. Yeah, he probably felt that as well as he stopped Jones on the stretch.
Ehekwe.
Brilliant stuff from Michael there.
Conceded the corner.
Let's not let it go again, though, at this late stage.
Any goal now is the winner.
I think so.
Either side.
I don't think either team can lift themselves to have another go and rise from the ashes, I suppose, if you will. The ball is popped into the centre, it's headed away, but it comes back for Peterborough. A long-range shot is on, throwing himself at the ball there. It was Will Vokes, cleared away. Wednesday now will give chase. Windass trying to find some reserve from somewhere. Remember, he's been out for about 2 months. It's crossed over, headed away, and someone else has gone down. I think it was Josh Windass. He's struggling to move now.
It's not Windass, that.
Is it not Windass?
It's not Windass.
It's Will Vokes possibly after that stretch out when he made that block.
I think it's Patterson.
Is it Callum? I'm not misidentified him 3 times. Yes, it is Callum Patterson. He's back on his feet now. He's trying to run hard to get there, and he gets it again. Credit to him. He's down again as Brown looks to go. There's no one to aim for because Patterson is still on the floor. I don't think he can carry on.
Patterson's, yeah, he's struggling.
I think he's going to just get a Dennerin on now or something.
Well, I think he's got cramp.
I'd get a Dennerin on now. I think Dennis took a penalty, did he not, if I'm not mistaken, in the Huddersfield game when we had that shootout?
We're looking round and we've got 3 players. Well, one of them's Jaden Brown, so he can't have got cramp.
What are we doing? Are we going to... He's limping away. He's trying to carry on, but he's really struggling. Wednesday carry on now. Jaden Brown gets possession there from Windass. Crossed over, it's flat, and it's cleared away. Bannon won't quite get there, I don't think. And now Jones will try and run it. Wednesday falling around. They need to stop them advancing. And there was a foul.
Jade Jones, we were going down like flies then, weren't we?
No, honestly, we've just got to take someone off. Patterson's trying to stretch out now as well.
There's 2 minutes. And they probably wanted to keep them as penalty takers.
Possibly, but can you kick the ball, though, when you're like that? Do you know what I mean?
Well, they've got to get through these 2 minutes. You'll fight. In fact, there's only 15 seconds left.
It's taken quickly, and it goes short in towards
Well,
Kent. Come on, stop him. Smith comes back and tries to take it, and he makes a challenge. It's going to go out, I think. And they've kept it in play.
So when's the throw?
Wednesday throwing. Would it have gone out for a corner then? I wasn't sure whether
No, well, he wouldn't have tried to keep it in play if it was going out for a...
No, I just wondered if he made the wrong call. I thought he misjudged it, but...
Well, they're making a substitution.
And it's the ex-Chesterfield striker.
Ooh, crikey.
What's that?
Mason Clark's coming up.
Well, maybe he's not a penalty taker. Shemanga scored lots of goals for Chesterfield for his leg break. So Shemanga, wearing 39, comes on. 1 minute to be added on at the end of this 120-minute marathon.
It's going to penalties.
Well, we would have taken that at the start of the night, wouldn't we?
We would have.
Barry Bannon, again, he's got no energy to run around. The ball comes back in towards Kent. Kent will loft it forward. Go on, get the header. Heckway wins that. Drops in towards Will Vokes to smash it. Smashes it forward. Smith's after this. Go on. One last big run. And has it come off their man? No goal kick. And he just nudged the number 5, Josh King, to the floor. And it looks as though we are going to penalties. 120 plus minutes now played. We've had over that minute that was added on. The referee surely will blow the whistle after Norris kicks it forward again. He's delaying it. Maybe they're quite happy now with the shootout scenario. It's kicked forward and the whistle will sound. It will be a penalty shootout to decide who goes through to Wembley and a playoff final in League One against either Barnsley or Bolton. But whatever happens, it's been a remarkable recovery from Sheffield Wednesday. 4-0 down, remember, after the first game. They got it back to 4-4. Then the setback in added on time, in extra time, when they went ahead again. But the Owls had an answer once again, Callum Patterson. What's the next part of this story, John?
Crikey, I don't think I can bear it. I just want to go out now. Our future is riding on this penalty now. I hate penalties. England always lose them.
We had that memory, of course, of the Huddersfield game.
Did we win?
That memory, I said. I didn't say it was a good memory.
I've probably put that out of my mind.
Remember some FA Cup ones as well.
I mean, well, I don't know what I mean. It's just now, you've got to keep cool, you've got to keep professional.
Would you be sticking your hand up here?
Well, no chance.
I'll go 11th. After the goalkeeper.
No. Depends which one it is, doesn't it? I mean, you've got to get your best penalty takers going first, because what's the point in saving them? So, but would
do you want Smith on first?
Well,
because a number of times you watch these games in like World Cups and what have you, and they leave the main man. I think Brazil did that, didn't they, with Neymar? You know, it's too late, isn't it, by that point? Do you need to bag, keep the pressure on, score? What's up? What's up? What are you showing me?
I was just showing the chairman is just down there.
I didn't spot him yet.
He's just walking up the tunnel now.
Yeah, I can see him.
So, I don't know if I'd go Smith first.
Second?
It'd be in the top. It'd be top 3.
You certainly don't leave him to the end, do you?
No, it'd be top 3. But he's already taken one.
Bannon's a weird one because he's missed quite a few.
Who?
Bannon.
Bannon. I'd still give him a penalty. Bannon, Windass, Smith. Gregory's come off.
Yep. Do you think Vokes might fancy one?
Vokes will fancy one. He'll break the net. Oh, dear me.
I imagine Johnson might let it go as well.
Yeah, so he's the one that tossed Barry Bannon has.
Are you ready for this?
Well, it looks like we're going down the cop end. I mean, this has been on Sky, hasn't it? So it must have been a magnificent advert for the playoffs and for League One.
We're struggling for words tonight because we're trying to keep in check our emotions because it's it's a tough night. This we've had some lows.
Well, I said at half-time that the finish line was in the distance. We could see it, but we didn't know if we were going to get over it. I know we were talking about 4-0, and we got over it. And then somebody moved it again, and we had to get over it again.
Well, Cameron Dawson, what I would say is he's been good at penalties. He saved a few. I remember he saved one in the first time. I remember him stopping at Bramall Lane, and he's done it. I think it was it Oxford this season?
I think he saved it.
Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 that he's kept out.
So Smith is going to go first. Now, do you stick it like that? For me, is a conundrum now for him.
Yeah, do something different.
Why?
Do you do something different?
Yeah.
Is that,
and the goalkeeper goes, ooh.
It's that double bluffing thing, isn't it?
I wonder if he'll do anything different.
The one thing about him is he doesn't seem to have the same penalty, because the last one he scored was the other side.
No, it wasn't.
It was Derby. He put it right hand side. It went left earlier in this match.
No, they were both left hand side.
Were they? Maybe I was wrong. I'll let you off then. But I'm sure he scored one there. So he's got to be thinking. I think he's going to be thinking right then. I think he'll be thinking something different this time.
Well, okay, so right. I think that's what the goalkeeper will think as well. So
they have so many notes now, don't they?
So yeah, but you know, like you said, he does change it. He can change it. Yeah. He's capable of both. But I think
no Panenka though.
I think I'd put it in the same place he put the penalty that he took.
How about the net? That'll do.
Yeah, if it goes over that goal line.
So here we go then. We're underway. It's going to be Michael Smith taking the first penalty kick in this shootout at the cop end.
Goalkeeper's left.
Smith strikes it and scores it! The goalkeeper did go the right way, but he kept it in the same direction to the left-hand side. And we're 1-0 up. Don't think he struck it that cleanly.
I think the goalkeeper initially went to his right and took a step and then tried to get by.
Little one, small one, but it's not a clean strike, but it goes in the net, and that's all that matters. So, who's first for Peterborough United? Is that Clark Harris?
Yeah.
Number 9, their main man, so to speak. He scored all these goals this season. Cameron Dawson trying to psych him. He's standing there just in front of him. Come on, Cammy. Be the hero. Dawson then tries to save it, nearly did. It went to the right-hand side and it just squirms in. And Clark Harris does exactly what Smith does. He scores a goal. It's 1-1 then.
Oh, he got his hand to it. Oh, unlucky. I can't bear this.
I know. So the second kick for Sheffield Wednesday to make it 2-1. Will Vokes, the substitute. Goalkeeper bouncing on his line. As Vokes steps forward, right-footed, slams it in! Again, the goalkeeper goes the right way, but the pace of the ball was too much for him. 2-1 it is to the Owls.
Oh, that was very close, that one. No emotion on Darren Moore's face.
Who's next to go for them? It's Butler, isn't it? Dan Butler, the substitute for them at half-time, wearing 3. Against Cammy Dawson. Butler strikes and hits the top of the bar! Yes! Wednesday have an advantage in the shootout. Butler can't convert. And now it's Wednesday's captain, Barry Bannon, to give Wednesday a possible 3-1 advantage in this shootout.
It's not over until it's over. I'm saying the obvious things, aren't I? It's never over till it's over. Barry.
Come on, Bass. He's got the crowd right behind him as Barry Bannon, the Wednesday captain. He's led from the front all season. Now here he is with a left-footed penalty against Norris. Here he comes, Bannon strikes it and scores! This time the goalkeeper goes the wrong way. Look at that, that means so much to Barry Bannon. And Wednesday's remarkable comeback could well have a very happy ending.
This is sudden death now.
Next up,
For
it
them,
is
for
Norburn.
them. If they miss and we score, game over.
3 from 3 for Sheffield Wednesday so far. As Norburn just assesses his options. He doesn't look all that confident. Strikes it. It's saved. No, it's not. Hit the legs of Cammy Dawson and goes up into the roof of the net. It wasn't a good penalty, but it goes in, so it's 3-2.
My word, that was fortunate.
He didn't look happy taking that, did he? Who are we going
Cameron
now?
was so unlucky there. It's Windass now.
So Josh Windass, he's been missing for a large chunk of the run-in, and we've missed him badly. Windass to get back in amongst the goals to make this 4-2 to Sheffield Wednesday. Windass takes aim and scores!
Brilliant,
Once again,
man.
he sends the keeper the wrong way.
Brilliant.
Wednesday are in the box seat. Wembley beckons. If the former Chesterfield striker Shamanga fails to convert here. He's a name I think that was linked with Wednesday in the January window. Whether there was any truth in that, I don't know. He hasn't been on long, but Shamanga has to hold his nerve to keep Peterborough United in this tie. Hold on to the edge of your seats, folks. We're about to find out whether we're off to Wembley or if this journey in the playoffs semi-final shootout is going to continue. Shamanga stutters and scores. Again, Dawson goes the right way. It's 4-3.
Jack Hunt.
Jack Hunt it is. Well, if Hunt scores, Wednesday win. That's the nut and bolts of it all. As he strides forward. A late substitute, Jack Hunt. A player who's had a lot of injury problems this season. In his second spell with Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, Jack was part of that disappointing day at Wembley last time against Hull City in the Championship. He can be a hero here. It's Hunt at the Kop end against Norris. Hunt strikes it and scores! Wednesday are off to Wembley! The Wednesday players round and celebrate with Jack Hunt. What a remarkable night of football. The dream is still alive. Wednesday have a chance of getting back to the Championship this season. They'll face either Bolton or Barnsley in the playoff final at Wembley Stadium. What a fabulous night.